Hi, welcome back to Vola TV. Now, it's been a few weeks since we've joined you, and as you know, there's been a lot of pressures on staffing in schools across Scotland, and it really has been our priority to make sure that the school stays open and to make sure that teaching and learning continues apace. But I'm delighted that we're back, and I hope you know that we really do place high importance on Vola TV and being able to see you each week and to communicate with you this way. I'm joined on the programme today by Matthew Boyle, our head teacher. Hello Matthew.
Hi Barry.
And I'm also joined by Sinead Summers, one of our English teachers, and first time in the programme, Sinead.
It is indeed, yes.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
So, without further ado, Sinead, do you want to tell us a wee bit about YPI and Youth Philanthropy, easy for me to say, Youth Philanthropy Initiative, and a wee bit about what it is?
Yep, so this is our Youth in Philanthropy Initiative, or also known as YPI, and it's an active citizenship programme to empower young people in their local communities, and they can really make a difference. So what they have to do is research a social issue, research some local charities that assist with these local issues, and then they get to put together creative presentations on whatever charity that they felt they connected with the most. This gives them the opportunity to win a £3,000 grant, which they can award to their charity, which is absolutely fantastic.
£3,000. So we're really, you know, for a good cause, but we're also really building kids' citizenship and their enterprise skills, I suppose, there as well. Yeah,
absolutely.
We had an event this year, the final of YPI. Is that right? So did we have a winner? Is that how it works?
We absolutely did. So we had 4 fantastic teams this year. It was very, very difficult to make a decision. It took all day. But this year's winners were Freya Beaton and Alex Ling, who were representing Chaz, so our Robin House up in Vale.
Brilliant. Well done, Freya and Alex. That's absolutely brilliant. So, am I right in saying that £3,000 now goes off to Chaz?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
So they're going to receive a £3,000 cheque very soon.
What a worthy cause. Brilliant.
And you also had to do some work in doing some kind of matched funding as well through the school?
Absolutely, yep. So we had to raise £250 and we asked the S3s to volunteer their time, and we had a hire a helper day. So they were able to be hired from teachers or any of our Vola staff, and they were able to complete tasks for them. So maybe things like filing, some decorations. I think Mr. Boyle even got his car washed.
I did, but probably more productively, I got my office remodelled and got my filing cabinet emptied and removed.
Looks wonderful.
Brilliant. All for a good cause. And talking about another good cause, as you'll all be very, very aware, this week saw the start of our SQA exams. Now, I know that exams can be a fraught and stressful time, and I know a lot of work goes into exams each year, but I think I can speak for us all when I say we're pretty delighted that we're back to a bit more normality, and I know that you've got a message for our students, Matthew.
Absolutely. What I want to say to families, never mind just students, because I know at this time it's families that study, it's not just the student themselves.
Sure.
Everyone has to, your mum, dad, carers, they're on chocolate biscuit and encouragement duty, and that's not a little thing. What we would want to say is just simply that although a lot of people will be a little bit nervous because it's the first year in 3 that we've had exams reintroduced, there is nothing to be worried about. We've had the first few exams in, and the word on the street, once people look over the papers and come out of the exams, is it's actually not so bad. They seem really fair papers. The SQA, under the direction of the government, because of the amount of COVID absence we've had, we are in the top 100 schools in Scotland for COVID absence, sadly. But that means young people will be worried that they've missed bits of work. Well, the exams have been simplified in as many places as they can, and in as many ways as they can. So they're very fair, and we know that SQA will be looking very carefully at their grade boundaries to make sure that every chance is given for young people to show what they can do and not be disadvantaged. So the bottom line is this: if someone says, it's all too much, I'm too tired, I can't be bothered studying, everything is there to play for. Everything is up for grabs. We believe this is a very good year to do your exams. So go for it, don't lose heart. Keep delivering those chocolate biscuits, or something healthier if you like. Get your children studying, because every mark just now could take you to a surprisingly low grade boundary. I can't guarantee that, but I'm pretty sure that that's going to be the case. So stick in there, work hard.
Absolutely, and hard work really is the message, and resilience. Because sometimes when you've got a few exams lined up, you know, you might have a day that doesn't go as well as the others, but that's all right. That happens to everyone. It certainly happened to me when I did my exams. So, you know, work as hard as you possibly can. Make sure that you put the work in, and then when it comes to being in the exam, don't let it get you down. If you face a question that's quite tricky, well, you know, do your best, move on to the next one. And you did well at school, didn't you?
I think so,
Some great teachers, eh?
Oh, some fabulous teachers, yes.
Yeah, I can't remember any of their names. But of course you're a former pupil of the school as well, Sinead.
Oh, I wondered where we were going with this.
So Mr. Right here was my higher English teacher.
I'd completely forgotten. But again, Sinead, you know, that message about hard work, really, you know, putting in the hours, it's so important, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Completely is.
Great. And then linking in with that, we've got our award ceremony coming up on the 26th of May. Mm-hmm. So that's just about 4 weeks away now. And you know, kind of got a key message around that, don't we, Matthew?
Absolutely. As a school, we absolutely focus on improving attainment. We want more certificates in our community, so that more young people are going for jobs, for training, for apprenticeships, for higher study, whatever. We know that every little bit makes a difference to, you know, the community 10, 20 years down the road. We care about that, you know, but the way we show that year on year, and recently, despite the difficulties of COVID, is in our award ceremony, which we're keeping virtual this year. And basically we are going to be recognising huge amounts of young people in the BGE, the Broad General Education, that's first to third year, for effort or for contributions to their community, to the school, to the wider community as well, also for attainment. But I want to get across to you that as a school we care and believe in potential. It's one of our core behaviours in the school. You know, we want everyone to think like that, and as a result of that I want you to know and encourage your children that it's not just going to be for the high attainers. It's those people who have shown that they're doing the best they can with what they've got, working to improve, because someone that goes from, you know, from a low grade to a medium grade is just as wonderful to us, and we really are impressed by just as much as someone that gets the top grades. So we're going to recognise all of that. It'll be a lovely event. It'll be available online for you, the families, and for you, our students, to watch again if you have a moment in it. And it's just going to be a lovely day, organised mainly by Mrs. Palin and Mrs. Queen, one of our wonderful administrators in the school. And we're just so looking forward to it. You know, we feel as if there's a whole bright future for the school. Results are looking on track to be improving again. We've had the school open for a year, and we're looking at a future now with the school beginning to quite significantly normalising. And we want this place to be about hard work and recognising hard work, not just top success.
Absolutely, yeah. Great message, thank you. Well, unfortunately that's all we've got time for today. Now, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you again much sooner. Certainly won't be as big a gap before we see you again. Have a lovely weekend. Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, Barry. Thanks, everyone.